Okay, you're recording. There you are.
Well, it's on your Zoom. I have to change it on Zoom, not on mine. So I got it.
Oh, hello, darling.
Hello.
Hi, darling.
Well, good morning, everyone. This is great to see you. We're going to go through some of the things that I sent out these notes for the launch formula to everybody. And so I'm hoping you all received the updated ones. And I wanted to quickly mention that I really appreciate you guys showing up. This is awesome to have somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
But the thing that's going to make this work is everybody working together. So when we start posting things about the launch through all of our social media and through our newsletters, because I know there's one or two people that just have a newsletter, and get our assistants to do that for us, sending those out. When we see those, if we turn right around and share them, or if it's a newsletter, just go in and send it to a whole bunch of people in your email list, so that we can keep these going and going on and on. And so there will be 25 circles of connections, probably a lot of them interconnected. So we'll just keep on going, and then ask all of our peeps to send them out, or all of our tribe to keep sharing it for us. And that's what's going to make the success of this whole program. We need to think about that. So when we're really busy in our day, and I'm one of the worst perpetrators, but whenever I see something posted from somebody I know in Womanition, I always share it, because I want to make, well, as long as there's no bad words in it, but nobody puts any bad words in their stuff usually online. They're usually pretty good.
It's only in the car, Christine.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we torture Christine, the poor thing.
So
Okay.
that's really, really important that everybody understand that point. So if we can all get on our Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter every day, just for 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day, and check to see any posts that have come through from our tribe, then we can share those so that they get reposted and get sent out over and over again. So I have,
Oh,
yes.
Mary Lou's trying to get on. I'm just going to put you guys on hold for a second. I'm going to come right back and tell her to get on.
Okay. So when we're sharing this material about our wonderful book, I've been reading the book very carefully, very slowly, highlighting stuff, books that I need to get and read. It's an awesome book. I don't know how anybody can just read it in a day. Because I'm really, digesting it all. It's wonderful. And so here's our 5 keys to marketing our book. I want to reiterate these. Assume our own personal responsibility for marketing our book. And have that blog. I hope everybody is starting to think of ideas that they can write from their own perspective, from their chapter, and then encompass some of the things that are in the entire book, what the whole mantra of the book is. And I'm going to bring something else up on my screen here too that we talked about when we were driving back and forth to Calgary here. Let's see if I've got it handy. This is what I wanted to talk about today, is our press releases. So here's the launch press release. Here is an outline that I've done for a launch press release. And we can all be sending these out and sending them to key people who are well connected to the media, especially to the media. And so I'm wondering how we should do this, because if everybody, if the newspapers have 25 people sending them a press release, I don't know if that'll go over very well. So maybe we should decide on who's going to send the press releases to which.
We should give Donna McCall to do this, because
Get Donna. Ask Donna. She'll know.
Okay. So I put together an outline of a press release. We need a headline, a subheading, a date line, and then name, email, and phone for our contact information. This is what goes. This is a very simple way of putting together a press release. And then our boilerplate. So we share our story and what inspired you to start your business. What is the inspiration behind the book? And keep it brief, avoid jargon, and include the website, so womanation.com. Here's a note. Be sure to edit your content.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be sending you guys a front cover of the book and the link for your people to go online and buy the book. Okay, I've got them all done. It's all done. I just have to send it to everybody.
Awesome. So we can put that link right here on the news on the.
Yeah, and they can go right to. They don't have to come to my website, which I'd like them to do, but that's okay. They can go right and buy the book because that's what this is all about.
Right. So I'm going to send this outline out to everybody. Now here's another one I wanted to go over with. So
I want to talk about what that $50,000. You cannot write that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can't write that. Like make $50,000 by buying this book. You cannot make a statement like that. So go back up there.
Where do I have that?
And show that.
Okay.
Yeah. See, read this book and make $50,000 extra dollars. You can't do that.
Okay.
That is so like we could be sued for like 50,000.
Okay, so we can range that.
Well, yeah, this is just an example, okay? We cannot do that. But anyway, let's move forward just so everybody knows.
Okay, no problem. I appreciate you doing that.
Well, you could say something like, read this book and you know, change your life or whatever you want to do, or, you know.
Yeah, and a potential of making this much money. You can say potential. You can say, you know, put yourself in a position to make extra 50,000 a year, you know?
Yes.
I'm thinking that that it might be something like, you know, people have paid $500 for this type of mentorship, and it's available in this book. You know, basically the same mentors or some of
say
the
the facts, but don't say, you know.
Yeah. And for some people, it's not about money either. So it's about like, you know, again, look at what we're talking. We're talking about grow your business, grow yourself, grow your, you know, so there's lots of potential there. But yeah, we get the idea. Yeah, have to change that.
I think we need to stick with some consistency. It's Donna here weighing in.
Yay, Donna!
Hi.
Hey, Donna.
And I thought I have to reinforce Darlene's view there too. Let's not mix too much. And if we want to market on plan and grow your business and your life, why wouldn't we use that as a tagline?
Exactly, I agree.
Okay, here's the research from journalism. 13 words. So when a headline has 13 words, the research shows that more documents or posts get opened when you have that opening statement of 13 words. So I usually gauge all of my posts on 13 words. So this headline has exactly 13 words. So we can reshape this so that we have 13 words, right? And we can come up with all kinds of different ideas.
And just because Donna's on here now, Donna, we kind of probably need your help with doing these press releases and things like that, because you're the expert. So we kind of...
That's exactly where I want to get engaged. And I've never heard, as far as media and journalism, I've never heard anything about 13 words or not.
Well, that's what I learned at university. So
you need the verbs. So like you say, read and make are your good verbs right there. So
Okay.
So the key is to get people to open, to read, to look at our stuff, right? So
yeah.
We want to create that sometimes just a really short thing with ... that an unfinished sentence was really great. But when you do a press release, I think you more or less should make a statement, shouldn't you, Donna?
Well, yeah. A headline for news. You thing to remember is 90% of them won't use your headline anyway.
Mhm.
You know, have journalists and then they have headline writers. They're two distinct options. So,
Right.
but we, you know, as long as there's like a call to an action, a benefit statement, it's good.
Awesome. Okay. Can we move on to the next one now?
Yeah.
Okay. When we get asked to speak, one of the things that a lot, in fact, most authors don't know anything about this Media One sheet. So when we get asked to, when somebody shows interest, whether it's with the book or with the magazine, any speaking engagement about something that we've published or been published in, this Media One sheet, this is what the one that I did for my book, Fired at 50. So I'm using this as an example. When the media are going to interview us, if we send them what they call a Media One sheet, they are over the moon excited. They want to interview you because you give them everything they need for the interview. And
Exactly.
they don't have, because they're busy, they don't have time to spend a whole bunch of hours reading your book and then others. So I'm just going to quickly run through this. We have a little bit about the author. We can include information on how we came to write the book. And then we go through 6 questions. We give them 6 questions that they can ask us in the interview. So then what we do is we take these 6 questions on our own and write out what we would say for our answer and memorize it so that it comes rolling right off our tongue. When we are interviewed, we don't need to have a paper in front of us. They'll ask us these 6 questions, and it just rolls off naturally, because we can't be seen with holding a paper and reading off of a paper when we're being interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
And then where we can go to either pre-order or order the book is that you give them the link. And they can, it's up to them if they want to put it up on their...
Can we pre-order? Can we put...
Yeah, the pre-order is when we have events and we get their credit card numbers, and that's a pre-order for the launch, and then we just tell them that the books will all be ordered on the 18th.
No, I meant we can't pre-order on Amazon.
Oh, no.
The book, when you Amazon, you have to buy the book. That's it.
That's right.
Okay, let's carry on. I'm sorry I interrupted.
And usually when you have a book launch, before the book even comes out, this can all be, we can be working on this and have interviews booked so that we're ready to go when the book actually is published. And then during the interview, it talks about our launch. So this one was because I was going to be at the West Coast Women's Show featured as a speaker. My book, Fired at 50, it was originally Fired and Wired at 50, and then my publisher told me I should just say Fired at 50, so we took the wired part out. And they wanted to, the local radio wanted to interview me, so this was the Media One sheet that I sent to them for my interview. And that Media One sheet was actually sent to them about a month or 6 weeks before the event so that they could book me in for my interview. And I finally got a date for an appointment when I was actually supposed to have the interview about a week or 10 days before the actual event. So this needs to be done in advance, and that's why we need to have the 4 weeks to get our book launch before our book launch actually does the formal launch, right? So I set up a fundraiser page where this was before my book was actually published. So when I was in this show, my book hadn't come out yet. It was supposed to be out the end of that year. So this show was in October, and my book wasn't coming out until December. So it was a pre-order before my book launch. So there's lots of different ways that you can do this. And I set up a fundraiser page to help raise money to pay for the publishing of my book. My book costs almost $10,000 to publish through a publisher. And
Never even think of asking anybody for money. You know what I mean? Like, I just wouldn't even think of it.
it was hard.
It wouldn't enter my head, you know?
Well, I got a little bit. I didn't get a lot, but I got a little bit.
That's good.
So then I bought my book at the show, and they always want a professional headshot included. So we need to attach a really professional headshot. Can be the one that we used in the book, or it can be the one that we used in the magazine, whichever one we like the best.
Is that you?
That's me.
Oh, that's your, okay.
That's me.
Nice shot.
Me in 2012. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys, let's get on with this stuff because we've only got an hour and we've got 5 pages to go through.
Okay.
We have to hurry. Talk fast.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to open up the next page. Now, let's go on to the launch formula and work through this launch formula again here, because we did some editing from in our last discussion. And so we had everybody is familiar with the first 5, so I won't review those again. The major book launches, the Biz Brigade at October 23rd, Deanne and Lil's event.
Okay, and also Deborah Nichol has an event in Canmore, and she's got clients this morning, but she is going to promote the book. I talked to her last night. So Deborah Nichol. So she's another one that's going to be promoting the book on the 23rd. And Lil, when's your event?
Friday night of the 23rd and Saturday 24th.
Oh, you're at Deanne's.
Yep.
Well,
Okay, perfect.
that's the same night as Bonnie and as the WOW conference. So there's going to be a whole bunch of us at that one too.
Where's the WELL conference?
The WOW is with Bonnie and Tamina, and there's Janet Wizawati and where's my little list here?
Yeah, but are you, Darlene? I know you're going, but do you have any? Are you speaking at all, or?
Yes.
Oh, well, how come I didn't hear about this?
Diana Bowes, Rain Thomas, Janet Wizawati, Mary Stevenson, Bonnie Powers, Tamna, Loretta, myself, Jean Price. It's a cancer fundraiser thing, but it happens to be on that Saturday, on the 24th. Unfortunately, the same day as Deanne's, but I didn't know anything about Deanne's at the time. But my question is, so on those days, it's DEL, by the way, on those days when we have those events, is the idea to get people to you want to send them to Amazon and buy their book? Book, correct?
That week, the 18th to the 23rd, do not sell your books to anybody. Get them to go to Amazon.
But we don't
And
want
what they get is an hour and a half of mentoring. And I'm going to set up the dates that we can have Plan Your Business, Grow Yourself. And then those women who buy the book can pick which session they want to be in. And we'll either...
Which
Go
are
ahead.
the dates that actually count for selling? You said 23rd a minute ago, but I thought it was the
18th, the 18th to the 24th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Dorothy, don't we want, is it for the whole week or for Amazon is just one day?
No, the whole week.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dorothy, we're moving on to the next one. Dorothy is busy contacting the libraries to set up speaking.
And nobody's connected with me yet on that, so I have to follow up again and find out if there's any opportunity there for us to be at the library so we can it has to be during that week, which is really crazy for me because I'm preparing for the Biz Brigade.
Yeah.
So this is crazy. So it'll have to be early in the week that I could even do this. And then Calgary is on the 20th of October. So, and I'm in Calgary. So this library thing, I don't even know if this is going to work for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like there's only a few of us that really want to make this work because the other people are not on. But I know Deborah's going to do it. Like I talked to her yesterday. And
well, so wait a second, Dorothy. Are you saying that the library thing is you're setting up an appearance at the library? You actually are at the library, engaging people and selling the book.
Right.
Yeah,
So it doesn't have to be you.
I don't think
No,
you can
all of
tell
us have to
library,
take
can you?
responsibility.
Can you sell books at the library?
No.
We're not selling them. We're promoting it, and then they're going to go online and buy it.
Got it.
That week,
On push.
no one's giving your books out. They all have to go to Amazon.
That's right. And they can, and if they don't, if they can give us, we can get their credit card number and then place them the orders ourselves.
Did you guys all get the sheet that I sent you yesterday?
Yes, but I'm not sure that people are going to necessarily want to write their credit. It depends on the person.
I'm going to write it. That's why I said in the email, make sure you trust someone who's going to write those credit card numbers down, or I will write it.
Right.
I trust me, right? Because you never know because you're going to be in a room full of people that you don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have to take their credit card after you do your little talk or whatever and promote it. Then you go to your table and you start writing out these things. Like mine, I've got a speaking gig on the 17th. That's why I need this sheet, because I want to take it on the 18th and send it into Amazon. This is what the sheet is for. Only during the 18th to the 24th is this sheet to be used. The rest of the time, it doesn't matter, because this is the push, because we're trying to get 500 books sold in that 1 week. That's what this sheet is for, only that week.
Okay, so Dorothy, just a point. So when you go to Amazon, you're going to be going to your account under Amazon, and now you're going to enter,
No, I'm not. I'm going to Amazon.com. I'm going to click on the book. What is your name, your email, your shipping address? How many books do you want? Oh, and if you buy two books, the shipping is anything over $35. I went in there yesterday. Anything over $35, you'll get your shipping for free. So if you buy 2 books, shipping is free.
Okay, so in other words,
Dorothy, I sent you an email. It's Mary Lou. I
Yeah.
sent you an email about this. I went on and I took it all the way through except to clicking place order.
Yeah, yeah.
And the actual situation is, where the heck is my email I just sent you? Just a second.
Can't see it because my screen's on.
It's U.S. dollars.
Yes.
And it is, because they're shipping from the U.S., you can't get free shipping.
Oh, okay.
yes, yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
here it is. It is shipping to Canada for 2 books is $9.97 plus $2.50.
Okay, thank you.
Fees deposit. But it's a total of $62.37 US. At today's exchange rate, it's $82.33. And for 1 book, it comes out to $44.46. So I'm thinking that if we're going to talk about this, we need 1 sheet that tells the whole truth and nothing but the truth, not just an order form.
Okay, Mary Lou,
Yeah.
you have the whole truth. Will you write that out, because I did not follow through that far?
Right. Well, I emailed it to you yesterday.
Okay, so will you write that out? Will you write out that 1 sheet so we're telling the truth to everybody?
Well, what I don't know is yet what all we are doing. So you're talking about having dates for workshops. I think the order.
Oh, no. The only thing I want you to do is how much it's going to cost them to buy the book and the shipping. That's it.
It's written out. It's in.
You already did that? Okay, then I'll just finish
in your
up.
email. Yeah.
Okay.
I sent it last night.
Okay, perfect. Okay, good. You did it already. Good.
Awesome.
Dorothy,
I joined the meeting a little bit late. Sorry. This is
Who's
Barb.
this?
Barb.
Oh, hi, Barbie.
Okay. So
okay,
All right.
you don't have to repeat anything. I'm sorry I was late.
It's
Yeah,
been,
that's okay.
May I finish on this point, Dorothy? Because
Yes.
there were a couple of other points in that email.
Okay.
I'm thinking that in order for us to have consistency of message, because we've got 25 authors,
Yeah.
in order for everybody to be communicating the same message, I think we need 1 sheet from
Yeah.
you that says what the deal is, and people placing orders with us in advance can fill out the sheet, even if it's a whole 8 by 10. The point is that our message to them must be consistent, because we're going to end up with people going online, Amazon.com, believing that it's a $24.99 book,
Right.
and they're going to end up paying $44 for it. So
Okay.
if you're saying that that they get this course and it has the value of an extra $15, fine. but I still think that the U.S. price should be adjusted to reflect the difference in the exchange rate, and there should be a warning that you have to pay shipping.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
sent that to me, and I will make sure.
It's all in there, yeah.
Okay, and I will make sure that I get that done today, and everybody will get it. That's
Cool. Thank you.
all the authors. No, that's really good. Thank you so much, Mary Lou.
That was a great point.
Never want to get caught with my pants down, you guys, and this is
Well,
great. Thank you.
We need to make sure that they understand the huge benefits of buying.
Yes, absolutely.
Even though they're paying $44 or $45 for the book, it's worth it for them because they're getting a $250, $350 value along with that, because they get to choose one of the events that we're going to be putting on for those people that purchase that week, right?
Right, right.
They need to really see that benefit there. I know.
And Barb, will you
Yes.
please let me know when your boardroom is available so I can start booking these dates. So that week of when these people do go online and buy through Amazon, that we can set up in your boardroom specific days. I need to know which days are available so I can start booking in, because I want to bring this to, say, the Biz Brigade, or have this available for anybody from the 18th to the 24th, where then we know who's being signed up for these free mentorship programs.
Right.
Okay, and these mentorship programs, there's going to be what? 2 or 3 authors coming, and they're booking in one person at a time, or what is how is that?
Oh, no. We're going to have them in groups. We're not doing it one-on-one.
That's right,
So,
in groups,
okay,
right?
so Barb, if we're going to your office, even you, it doesn't matter who's there, Jennifer or whatever, it could be Plan Your Business. So Donna's game, Jennifer's game, and then I can go in, or Mary Lou, because any one of us marketers can, Xander, any one of us can go in there and talk about Plan Your Business. So
Right.
we'll have, say, maybe 3 days that it's Plan Your Business. We'll have 3 days Grow Your Business. And then we'll all agree, whoever wants to be involved, and I'll pick up the slack wherever I can. Like, let's say if we only have 2, we'll take 3. We'll have maybe 4 of us. We're going to give them more than an hour and a half's worth of mentoring.
Right. So how many days after the 24th do you need the boardroom, and do you need them consecutive? And how many people are going to be in the boardroom at one time?
What's your max seating?
Okay, so if we have 3 people in there for authors, we can probably easily fit, well, I have a team of 10 of us here, and we all fit in there, 12 of us.
Okay, so 12 people per session.
Would be maximum. That would include the authors.
Okay,
So-
and I'm really easy in November, except for the 5 meetings that I have to attend a month, plus another group that I belong to. So I can set these up, and Thursdays are good for me. Like Wednesday afternoon, any of the afternoons actually are really good, because I have different things going on. Like even with our Edmonton Women Connect, if they're any time in November, if you let me have your boardroom in November and don't worry about the dates, then I can schedule whatever I need to do. So if you give me the month of November, then we can really fill in all the blanks with all these people.
Okay, so you mean you want the boardroom scheduled for every day in November?
What I'll do is I'll schedule it out to suit me, because I want to be at just about every one if I can. If I can't, then that's okay too.
Okay, so tell me what days do you need in November, and then I'll get them booked on this end. Okay?
Okay, I'll tell you, I won't know that until, I have to be able to schedule this beforehand. I can't tell you that, because what I have to do is just know that I have a free hand to book these things in November. And of course, I'm going to book as many people, 12 people in the room for those specific dates. Now, what's going to happen after the 24th of October, I'll know which days we're not going to use your boardroom. But I won't know that, because we don't know how many people are going to sign up. We don't know where they want to go. If it's Plan, Grow Your Business, Grow Yourself, we don't know what they're going to do. So we just have to have a free reign. And also Donna has a boardroom too that we can use. And she can fit 10 people, I believe, in hers.
Yeah,
Okay,
10's a
Barbara.
better fit for me, but we can fit in 12, so, you
If-
know.
Do 10, and then it's consistent. Donna's 10, you're 12, and then I'm not mixed up with where we're going.
Okay.
How about,
Okay, so if you give me November, then I'll let you know what days we're not going to use it after the 24th of October, because that's when it's cut off. They don't only get that deal during that week. They get an hour and a half of free mentoring, whether it's with me or you or Christine or LinkedIn, whatever, that's what they get. With Donna, she's PR, like, we've got so many awesome people that can give these women huge mentoring.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I said my piece.
all right.
Go ahead, Christine.
Okay, I'll make that happen for you, okay?
Thank you so much. Just let me know that we're good to go, and I'll start setting up the dates for Plan Your Business, Grow Yourself.
Okay,
And then I'll send out the sheet, and then everybody can print it off, take it to your events, wherever you go, and then you've got it. Hey, we're doing our book launch. We need your support. However you want to sell it. If you have to beg. Just kidding. Okay, on we go.
Quick question, can those sessions be audio recorded so that we still
No.
have that to offer to people who, I'm sorry, no?
No, I said no. Because
sorry,
if they want to, the whole thing is if they like somebody in the group so much, then they should get together with them and either be their client or ask them if they can have another session.
Yeah.
Right, I
or
got
something.
that part. What I was talking about was when we're selling the books, if people can't go to the dates that are listed for what they want, because there basically will be 3 for planning your business, 3 for growing, 3 for yourself. Is there any other incentive for them to buy their book in that week, or do we just let it go?
No, let it go. That's a huge incentive. I mean, Mary Lou, how much are you
I'm
worth?
just saying if dates don't work. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if the dates don't work.
Well, there's nothing we can
They need
do.
to make them work. They need
We
to
can't-
make them work.
Buddy, and this is a huge thing. They should be able to adjust their schedule and be there. If they can't, then they're probably not going to buy the book. Well, what are you going to do, right? We can't please everybody.
Just asking.
Yeah,
But
no problem.
I want to say I see Mary Lou's point, because it's a
Yeah, I do too.
different for anybody outside of Edmonton then. Whereas if
Christine can answer that.
Yeah, we're going to set up some webinars so that, and we'll be using this Zoom platform, and I will host those webinars, and we'll bring the 3 authors together that are going to be doing each one of these webinars. So we'll set up the dates for the 3 webinars, and they can be morning or evening.
okay,
And
well,
what we'll do, I'll put on that sheet, I'll put out of towners, and then if they put their name on the out of towners, then we know that we've got some people who will need this Skype or Zoom or whatever, okay?
yeah, because I
That's
think
good.
that's an option we should be offering with, if we're trying to leverage this 1.5 hour session, then it has to be available to more than those physically present.
Agreed, Donna. Yep.
Yeah, and of course, my speaking engagements, I've got 2 of them. Well, actually, one of them's in November, though, so that doesn't work. But I've got 2 before that date, one in Rocky Mountain House and one in Edmonton. So, Rocky
Perfect,
Mountain House, yeah.
perfect, Mary Lou,
And
awesome.
I'm thinking, because we don't have this quite together yet, and my next presentation is tomorrow. We missed out on the last week because I really
Yeah.
didn't know what to tell people, so I just sold books off the table. But
Yeah, I know. And what you can do, Mary Lou, is if you want to wait, I know it's a long time for them to wait for their credit card to go through. So I don't even know. What do you guys think?
yeah, that's
like-
not the point. I need the offer. I need that sheet to take with me for people to sign up tomorrow.
I'm going to do that today. And I actually sent it to you.
No, all I got was an order form. It's blank. I've got those things. I'm talking about a sheet that describes the program, what they're signing up
Oh,
for
I
when
see.
they-
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do that
Sure.
today.
Pardon?
A little lure brochure, so they
Yeah,
can take
so that
away and
everybody's
order it
speaking the same
themselves.
language, you know? 'Cause
You
this
guys are all
is-
talking at once. I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry, Donna, go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm just going to say, yeah, what Mary Lou seems to be asking about is a lure brochure. So somebody has a takeaway that they can then flag or order from or pass along.
Or
Because as much as
can
we
be the
want to
order
nail
form.
it down, I'd be hesitant to give somebody my credit card for 6
Yeah.
weeks. out.
No, I know. And I agree. I agree.
So a takeaway flyer is a great idea.
But
And
you know
it-
what? Here's my thought on that, okay? I've been working with women for years.
Yeah, they
And
won't do
I
it.
know that as soon as they walk out of that room, they're not going to do it.
Absolutely. I agree 100% with you, Dorothy.
Yeah.
We want, it's just like the old saying that Mary Kay used to say, walk out of there with the check in the agreement or you've lost it.
Exactly. And I really believe that. And I've seen it. If you don't get them now, we're not going to get them. So if we've got events before then that are just too close, like mine is on the 17th, and that's perfect because the very next day I'm going to put their credit card or buys the book.
Right. But it
So
precludes.
I agree. If you don't get them, you're not going to get them. They have to be like right now.
So can that
And
sheet be something we can give them to fill out right on site? And then we walk
That's-
away with it, right? That's your plan?
okay, say that
That's
again.
right. Yeah.
So an individual comes up, up at, say, Mary Lou's event tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's got an order form, so they can fill that out and order it in good confidence. It's all very businesslike, and know that they're going to get her to, and she will process it for that week. That's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Well, I made a form yesterday
Yep,
and I sent
that's
it
the
out.
form. Yeah, that's
Are-
what I'm thinking.
About the,
She's just asking for clarification, and that's right, Donna. What I'm
Thank
asking
you.
though is, if you were going to produce a flyer that also had an order form as part of it for a workshop or something, I'm suggesting that be the same for this book. That
Okay.
flyer say everything about why they should be placing the order with me now for placement in the week that we're making a bestseller, and we can use that for them to place their order, and we can leave them a copy so that they have it, so they know what it is they signed up for.
I see. Okay, and you know what? Here's the thing that I've seen. Okay, eWomen Network. When Sandra Yancey comes to Edmonton, she has these forms that you fill out. You put your credit card number on it, and she takes her piece, and you take yours. Why can't we do the same thing?
Perfect.
Because
We
if
can.
I don't have enough time to do it for tomorrow, just something I can print off on my printer is
Right.
fine. If you want to make multiple part sheets, that's good, but to get it done by tomorrow is not going to happen because you're going to have to produce it and you're going to have to edit it. You're going to have to get it to the printer and you're going to have to get it done.
No, I know that part, but yeah, just for you to have something.
Yeah. And I have no problem with people giving credit card numbers.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Women.
Mary Lou, how many people do you have tomorrow?
It looks like there are over 30 coming to a luncheon, and there were 20, actually only 20 signed up last week, but 28 showed up from the posters. I sold 4 books that day, but
Yeah.
really didn't have myself organized at the back of the room. I didn't have a volunteer. This time I will.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Okay.
So are you going to send that sheet out to everybody right away, Dorothy?
Get it done. I'm going to work on it as soon as we hang up. I'll start working on it. And then if I need clarification, Mary Lou, are you around?
I am today, yes.
Okay. What number can I reach you at? Give it to me.
403-871-5503.
Okay, perfect. Alrighty.
So to answer some questions too, so 3 workshops for each of Plan Your Business, Grow Yourself.
Right.
That's 30. That's 9 workshops, 10 participants each is availability for 90 altogether.
Yeah.
To attend in person, and then the webinars, of course, can serve as many as want to participate.
Well, we hope we have over 200 or 300.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Of course.
But the plan for the in-person ones would come
Yeah.
at 90. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if that's all we sell.
No, I'm just saying. Oh, you mean you want to do more dates? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we have to. If we have 200 people buying that book, then we have to give them dates.
Well, then don't put the dates in the order form. Instead, just put best day of the week for you to attend a workshop. And that way you will get feedback from them about where you're going to get the best participation.
Good idea.
Nice.
Okay,
And
go.
Second choice, whatever
That's
it may
good
have.
because you know, if you sell all these books, we're going to be doing workshops well into January and February probably, which is fine.
Oh, we're not. We're not. They have to take what we give them. That's
No,
the
that's
point.
right.
We can't have going on. I want to have this done in November. You guys are too valuable. You guys don't have time to do this.
Okay.
Even though we
I
want
don't-
we want a
we can do 2
bestseller,
or
we
3.
got to finish
Yeah, but
it.
we have to sell 2,500 books, right, to be a bestseller?
No, 500.
Oh, in 1 week?
Yes, on Amazon. If
Oh,
we
okay,
go to
sorry.
New York bestseller, I think it's 5,000 or 3,000 or whatever
Oh, I see. Okay.
in
All
1
right.
week.
Okay.
And
Okay.
actually,
And I'm not worried about New York. I'm worried about Amazon right now.
Yeah, this first promotion, if I may clarify, then this first promotion, we're targeting for 500. which means
Correct.
be prepared to accommodate 500 people in a workshop or webinar.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and only 20% of them will show.
Exactly.
Right.
We know that.
Should we
So
do
really,
Okay.
it's doable.
It is doable.
Yes.
And you know what? If it carries on into December, in January and February, I will commit to it and I will do it. And I'm sure that there'll be other people who are wanting to get in there, because once you get in front of people and they like you, they'll take you on the side and buy you and have you set up. This is how it all works. This is such a good thing for all of us.
Well, I wasn't complaining about it carrying on. I'm just saying people should be prepared, because once we make this commitment and people want to have this, we're going to do it, right?
Yeah.
Even if
Yeah.
we have to book further past November. That was my point. Is all.
Yeah, absolutely.
but a point to be made is that because they're an hour and a half seminars, we
Yeah.
can run 2, 3, or even 4 in one day.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's good. And you know what? That's great, because when we can, okay, that's really good, Mary Lou, because we can do that. We can have, let's say it's November 3rd. We could have 4 sessions that day. We could take care of 40 people in one day. That's
Yeah.
great thinking. So yeah, doesn't
And we
just
can
have to be
actually do-
one.
We can actually do more than that, because we could have both boardrooms going.
Yeah,
If you didn't mind missing one side of it.
that's great. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I feel really good about this. So we can accommodate 500 people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Yeah, that sounds great. And we've got all of November. If we all commit to November, that's perfect. And then it's done and over with. And then everybody who's been mentored can start their new year fresh in January, and this is how we can sell it.
This is awesome.
I know, I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll make sure that I get the sample Media One sheet out to everybody. And I've got quite a few pages that that I had from my publisher on the purpose of a Media One sheet. Should I send that out to everybody too? And how to put a media together?
May I ask Donna a question on that? Donna,
Yep.
when it is a composite book like this, should each author be sending out a press release, or should it come from the publisher or
It should
Dorothy
be
being the publisher and compiler?
only one release.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I
One
thought.
release to mass media. And those that have individual contacts certainly should send that release to their personal contacts. But no newsroom wants to get 15
No,
releases on the same
no.
thing. So no, it needs it. And I mean, what we want to do is pitch. We want to get, if it's Dorothy or whoever, you need that song sheet. What basically the Media One sheet and your key messages, and then we want to get out on morning shows and pitch interviews and have Dorothy bring an associate author and everybody go that way.
Yeah, and that's really what part of the promo is.
Very
You have
concentrated.
25 authors with different messages for the public and for the business community, and you, Dorothy, can bring them to any of these media with you.
Yeah,
You just have, and you can choose, like you can maybe list the themes or whatever, but work with Donna on that, because the more meat that's in it and the more times you can send a press release with some news that's different, but always referring to your availability and the availability of one or more authors.
okay, here's the thing. I got to tell you guys something. I just spoke with Leslie McDonald. Well, we were emailing back and forth over the weekend, and she wrote the foreword.
Yes.
for our book. So I'm going to call her and ask her to set up stuff for us. And I mean, you know who she is. She's a reporter, and she's on her own now, and she's in the public eye. So she knows everybody in the media business. So I'm going to get her. We're going to use her because she's in our forward. She should be helping us. So I'm going to get a hold of her and have her set up stuff. And whoever wants to be come with me to these tapings or whatever she sets up for us, let me know. And I'll send a note out too. Once I talk to Leslie about who's available this day or that day or whatever we can set up.
Okay, so what do you want from us on that, just to know whether we're interested?
Yeah, when I get to talking to Leslie and see what she can do for us, then I'll send the word out to all the authors, and then you guys can all get back to me on if you're available, and I'll see if I can even have dates set up. If I can't, then just tell me that you can be ready at, anybody who's interested, and I'll phone you. If you're not available, you're not available.
Yeah. No problem. Good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, next.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much everything that I had on my agenda for this morning. You've all got copies of the launch outline, and I have added links to the LinkedIn where you can go on YouTube to have people walk you through setting up a professional LinkedIn company page and a Facebook business page if you don't have one for the book. Okay, as I was going to do webinars on these, but I think these videos are really good because you can stop them and then go do a little bit and then play a little bit more and then stop it and then go do a little bit.
Okay, here's one more suggestion for you guys. If we put it out there that if somebody buys 2 books that week, that they'll get 3 hours of mentoring. Do we even care? We're selling a book.
No, we don't care. We're selling the book. They can buy 6 books if they want.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
they're
can
not
bring
going
their
to
friends to the
all that
mentoring.
extra time themselves.
No.
So
Say that
That much extra time, they should be booking you for your coaching or whatever you're selling anyways.
there you go. Sorry, I'm just going to step away here.
I think the answer is that every book equals an entry.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And so we're at these events. We're going to talk. I want to tell you guys this. We're going to talk about Christmas gifts for your mother, for your sister, for a woman that you know in business, and somebody that would really enjoy being mentored and reading this book. So we need to really push it because this is October. In 2 months, it's Christmas. So let's try to push the Christmas thing, gift giving, that sort of thing. Not necessarily for yourself. Buy one for you, buy one for yourself. And if you want, you can bring the person that you're buying the book for, you can bring that person to our mentoring program. So that's a good incentive. Just think of different ways that you can get those books sold.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay. And really, if there's 25 of us, some of us may not sell any, but if we all worked our butts off, we could sell 20 books each. We would reach our goal.
Yeah.
So there's going to be people who won't sell any, and then there's going to be people who will sell 100. But our responsibility is let's try to get at least 20 books sold, each of us, to do our share.
Thank you for
Christine, anything else? And is this price for $375, is that fair? That's an hour and a half of mentoring? What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's fair. We get 3 people, right?
3
At
people.
$120. Yes, that's fine.
What I thought, just for the idea for bouncing around everybody, is these not all the mentors in the book were mentors in the mentorship program, but the mentorship program consisted of a variety of mentors similar to in the book.
Right.
And the proteges paid $500 for that coaching. So this is a type of coaching from the same kinds of women who mentored entrepreneurs in the Womanition mentorship program over the last 2 years.
Right.
And each of the participants paid $500.
Right.
You get the same kind of information in this book for only, but plus,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I'm sorry, you get in these workshops and for the price of a book.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought would be a true description, but the wording has to be worked out. Does that make sense,
Yeah.
Donna?
Yeah.
But then it's still tying together. It's the Womanition label, the mentors. That's what spurred this whole idea was the mentorship program, right?
Right, exactly. And there's not a mentorship book in Canada. That's what spurred this on, that I could find. There's lots on leadership and leaders and stuff like that, but there wasn't one thing that said mentor.
Yeah.
But
Even in a press release, I think it could flow that this is what it stemmed from.
Yeah.
Reaching out to more people than could possibly attend those sessions.
Yeah.
Dorothy,
Yeah,
did you find out what categories were listed in on Amazon?
Pardon me? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I get you. And I talked to Linda Pedley, who published the book, who's our connection to Amazon. And I asked her if people bought in bulk, if let's say somebody bought 10 books, would they get a special pricing? And she's checking that for us. And she even said that on that week, we could make those books available for like a special offer. And that's something too that we can check, because if they get the book at for less money, would we be able to cancel out the mentoring for an hour and a half? Or do we really want to get in front of these people? Because that could be business for us if we got in front of them. That's what it's all about, right?
We want to get in front of the people. We want to get in front of the people.
It's all about,
And if they
agree,
get their
because
deal on the book, bonus for them.
yeah.
We're not doing private time and giving them a discount,
Good, okay,
so.
okay. And Lil, did you learn anything when you went away to, was it San
No,
Diego?
I never even got a chance to talk about it, so.
Oh,
no.
okay, no problem. Okay, so is there anything else?
Just
quickly,
yeah, go ahead.
I just, and I can ask Dorothy later, but I missed a couple of things. There's a YouTube video on how to set up your,
That's Christine.
That's
Christine,
that's on the launch formula that you've already received in your email. You should have. I sent it out, and Dorothy.
It's on page 5. It's on page 5 at the very end of that handout.
Yeah.
I'm not following what handout this is. I didn't get this. I'm not sure. When did this get handed out?
It's an email that came to you.
Yeah. Send it, Barb, I'll send it out to you again.
Thank you. Because I'm sure I didn't get it. It must have went someplace else. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you.
I'll send it again because maybe somebody didn't get it, because sometimes I know I don't get emails and they go into my junk and then I delete everything. So, okay, I'll send it again. And actually what I'll do is, can I edit this, Christine?
What?
I can edit your launch, right? Or do you have to edit it?
You can go in and edit it and then save it and then send it out.
Okay. It's in a Word document, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I can do that then. Okay,
Dorothy,
anything else, guys?
yes. The one thing that I don't think we got a kind of a vote on, and votes don't count, I realize, but feedback is right now the price of a book from Amazon.com delivered is $44.
Right.
And the cover says $24.95. So you could expect to pay $24.95 plus shipping for one, but in Canada, anyway, the point is that most books are sold with a US dollar price and a Canadian dollar price. And if we did it at the current exchange rate, the US price would be $18.99. We can't do much about shipping. But if we're trying to make this a bestseller, I'm thinking rather than pricing it higher, we should be pricing it at its level that's going to stay. But I don't know. I mean, I know the original price was set at $29.99 because
I changed it.
More money per book. I know, but it's still at $24.99 US.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, I don't know how you feel about that.
What if this isn't going to devalue it if we make it $24.99 Canadian, And then when they order it through US, it becomes $18. Does that make sense to you guys?
No.
And we're
Is that
not
on Amazon? Can you do that on Amazon.com, or do you have to
I
put it
can
on
change
US
the-
printing?
in 2 seconds. So for that week, I'm just saying, we want to make sure that they get their value of $24.99. So if we sold it for $24.99 Canadian, how much would it be for US? I can work that out with Linda, and then we can
$18.99.
change the price for that week.
I did work it out, $18.99.
$18.99?
Yes, to the button on the dot.
Why don't we do that? And then, and that way we're still not devaluing the book, and they're still getting a $24.99 Canadian price, but they're paying $18.99 US. What do you guys think of that? For that 1 week only. And then they don't feel like they're being screwed by the American dollar.
But why
Right,
1
and-
week only? The point is we want to keep selling the book, right?
Yeah, and you want them to buy 5 books and buy them for Christmas now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not just that. Like, it's not a special for the week. It is the price of the book. $18.99 US is $24.95 Canadian. Why would you change it after the launch? That's my question.
Oh, okay.
We aren't, at least I don't think any of the other authors or myself are thinking that we're going to get rich on the book itself.
No,
It's
it's
a marketing tool, and this program is the marketing.
That's right. And all the spin-offs. I mean, you can make $10 million because of the book, but only 35,000 of it will come from the book sales. It's all the spin-offs. It's all your speaking. This is a huge opportunity for somebody to, like Darlene, you could go to the nurse. I got this book on mentoring. You could start your own mentoring program for nurses if you haven't already.
Yeah, no, I understand that's what the book is all about, is about all the other things. So, but I agree with Mary Lou. The price should be the price.
Okay, so we're leaving it.
Say something here, guys. Any authors that I have seen go to bestseller, and when they do their book launch, they always put a special on for that special time. They always do a special. So they do it's something like $15 when you buy more than one book. $15 a book when you buy more than one book Canadian. And
I think that's a good idea.
Now we get
But our special offer is the mentoring.
Yeah, that's
In that
Yeah,
week, you're right.
that's a pretty special 1.5 hours there extra.
yeah, it is. It
And
is
it's 1.5 hours with 3 mentors.
exactly.
It's, a lot of
How
specials,
many people?
half an hour
Yeah.
free with one.
How many people do you think would buy 2 books if they could bring their business associate to the mentoring?
Yeah,
If they bought
we
2
just
books
did.
for $15 US instead of $18.99 US. I mean, we need to think about this before we decide, that we've got such a great special. Wouldn't it be better to sell 2 by 2 than 1 by 1?
right.
Just a
Yeah.
thought.
Okay, you go back to this. How many women are going to buy 2 books?
Well, we said earlier that a book equals a workshop ticket. So if
Yeah.
a person buys 2 or 5 or 7, so take someone like, for example, she's in the book, but Sandy Fisher.
Yeah,
Sandy Fisher would be the type of person, and even Donna with her team, right? They would be the type of people who would buy a book for each one of their team and give them the tickets to the workshops.
Yeah.
So
Christmas.
right.
a book equals a workshop in that week.
Okay, and leave the price the
Special.
same.
Yeah, and then if we, on Christine's point, if we want to run a special at some other time, like
Yeah,
Christmas,
yeah.
buy for all your clients or something like that and do a promotion again, then we can promote it at a special price.
And I agree with you, Mary Lou.
Lou.
I think we should keep it the same price, because we're offering them a hell of a big deal.
Yeah,
They're getting a big deal. They're getting in front of people who are going to teach them something.
exactly. And I'm going to be talking to tomorrow, just thinking of some of the people that are going to be there, realtors, insurance people, financial advisors,
Yeah,
business owners, of oil service companies and things like that. So in that audience, there could be people, if they were so inclined, who could buy like 4 or 5 books
yeah,
because of that special.
yeah. And that's
I'm not
really,
promising that. I'm just saying it's a
that's
possibility.
a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Get your people, like Sandy Fisher, get your staff into this program for an hour and a half.
Yeah,
You'll look like a hero.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. That's really good.
Okay, but.
Okay, we're at 56 and a half minutes, and
Yeah.
we've got to shut this down in 1 hour, right, Christine?
Yes, we do. Now, I still gotta get this point across, and I don't think everybody's getting it yet.
Okay,
When these authors launch their books, they always put a really special price on their books, and they have this huge list of all these freebies that they're gonna get as well when they buy these books, on these within this certain specified period of time. So it's all about getting to bestseller. It's not about, keeping the price equal or keeping the price the same. That day, the price of the book could be $5 when you buy 5 books. Or,
no.
but, I'm not, that's,
I agree with
Okay.
Christine. I think that we should sell that at the Biz Brigade, that if you buy one for $18.99, you get 1 ticket. But if you buy 3 for $15, you get 3 tickets. So you could bring your 2 of your people from your office and bring them up the next level. I think there should be a different price, maybe not to buy 2, but to buy 3, because the whole goal is to push out as many books as you possibly can. So we
Right.
don't care if one person buys 500 books, to be honest with you.
I have
But
to
you
find
want-
out we can do that, because Linda Pedley is the one that can control that, and I need to know if we can find that out. Is everybody in agreement with this?
I
It
am.
doesn't matter. We're trying
Okay,
to
it does.
we're trying
Okay,
to make bestseller.
okay, yeah,
And at any time in the future, like once we do make bestseller and then your cover changes,
yeah,
then you can relaunch it as a bestseller. So
yes.
yeah, there's lots of opportunity to do specials.
There's so much. It's unbelievable.
First one.
Yeah, this is
going
so
to
much
have a
fun.
bestseller.
Yeah, this is going to be great, you guys. I just love what we did here. This is so amazing. And this couldn't have happened without all of you guys, seriously. I mean, it's just like the magazine. I could never have a beautiful magazine if it wasn't for all of you participants. Like, it's just been awesome. And it's good for all of us. It's not just for me, it's for all of us.
That's what I like
But
about
okay, so I'm going to find out if we can do this, and then I'll let you guys know. And I'll talk to her. I'll try to connect with her today.
Okay,
Okay, we're all good? Everybody's good?
Yep.
okay.
Great.
And just a
Okay.
side note, we talked about it, and what I said I would be doing with the doing the book cover and then adding some slogans to it, and I'm going to be doing up like 36 or so for everybody that they can be posting on Facebook. So
Oh, that's really good, Lil. Thank
going to
you.
be starting on that too. I talked with Donna last night about it, and anyway, I'll be doing
We
that.
gave you that job last time, so that's good.
Yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know that I was going to be doing it.
Awesome.
That's good.
Now, if we can
Okay,
get
so
email-
you guys have a wonderful day, and I've got lots of work to do, so I'm going to get on this. And Barb, I will send you out this thing where you can watch the YouTube video for LinkedIn and for Facebook.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we'll talk soon. And Barb, I'm going to book all of November, and if you have a date that you see in November right now, email me, and that's a day I can't do it, okay? Like, just
Will
give me
do.
what I can do.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, guys, and have a really good day.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Bye, everyone.